Yes. Yes, thank you. So if you are ages 13 and up, tomorrow night at 6:30, we'll have an opportunity to answer any questions that you want to ask. This is like what we've done. I know Matt's in there, and I think you're the only one that's been in the Bible study, right? Where we've done Coffee Can, or you can ask anything you want totally anonymously, right? Whatever is on your mind, whatever you want to ask. Steve is sending out a Google form, and there are places for you to put questions on that Google form. And again, the Google form is anonymous. We can't see emails, we can't see names. So whatever question you want to ask, nobody else is going to know it's yours. And so tomorrow night at 6:30, we'll gather and we'll go over those for ages 13 and up. So questions about God, the Bible, life. What does the Bible say about what should I do when? How should I handle it if? Something I've wondered is. Or questions about camp and counselors as well.
And Matt, what's the memory verse for today that you're signing today?
Yes, the memory verse for today is 2 Chronicles 20. I believe it's verses 5 and 6, which is the part about him being enthroned in the heavens, because I want to emphasize the king part. Is that right, Steve? 5 and 6?
Yeah, 25 and 6.
Okay. And I have the windows up because it's raining and the air conditioning is not on, and I'm dying. So I'm going to turn the car on and get some air pumping through here. In case you wanted to know, any of you.
Wait a minute, you're in a car?
I'm in a car, yes.
Anyway, and so for those that in the emails that go out, I put the verses in there as well. So Monday's verse was Daniel 7:13 through 14. Tuesday's was Mark 4:38 and 1 Peter 5:7. So today's verse is 2 Chronicles 20, 5 and 6. Okay. But again, when I send out my email this afternoon, it will have all those verses down so you can work on them. We'll set up a room in a few minutes so you guys can go over there and say your verses to Dennis so he can keep track of them. And yes, we're working on points. And no, I have not figured out what the prize is yet. It's a work in progress. Maybe I'll let Harold come up with it since he's always full of good ideas. And he's in charge this week. So anyway, so it's that time again where it's time for our favorite camp game, not Capture the Flag, but
Zonk.
Zonk. Thank you. So we've had to modify the teams a little bit because some people are here that weren't here and some people that were here aren't here. So our teams are as follows. If you are on team 1, that would be Eddie. Adam's not here. Preston, Tyler, Daniel, and Timothy. Team 2 is John, Nathan, Joseph, Nathaniel, and Matt. So team 1, team 2. So we'll go through this. We do have a spinner. Unfortunately, it doesn't click, 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 click. Sadly.
It was never called.
Bill does. Bill does a great click, 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 but every time he does it, it ends up on Zonk. So
What team is Isaiah on?
Isaiah is – oh, he got missed. Isaiah would be team 2. Sorry.
Team 2.
Oh, wait. Was he on team 1 yesterday?
I don't know.
He was team 1 yesterday. So move Timothy to team 2 and Isaiah to team 1. Sorry. I had my score sheet from yesterday that I had to talk to. Isaiah's on team 1, where you were yesterday. Okay. So we have questions. Team 1 started yesterday, so we will start with team 2. Okay. Tim, you keeping track of who waves or answers first for me?
Are we doing it yesterday? Because the way we did it yesterday was they had to type it.
Yeah, I think that's the best way. It's easiest
That's
to tell
fine.
who said first.
Yeah, I've got the chat sitting up so I can see it.
So open up the chat session.
So
Okay, here we go.
Putting it right over Eddie's face.
I won't make clicking noises.
Oh, you got the clicking noises?
We'll see how it goes.
Okay, team 2, here we go. I guess I should open chat too. Team 2, which person did something wrong and caused the storm?
These are all from yesterday.
Make sure your chat goes to everyone.
Yes, make sure you type in the chat box. Don't yell it out.
They're stumped.
I have from Isaiah or Nathaniel, and I have Jonah as the answer they gave us.
That would be from Nathaniel because he's on team 2.
That's right. So Nathaniel says Jonah.
Biblically true, but not from yesterday's
not
message. So I'll let
Yeah,
Steve
yeah.
decide that one. That's why Steve gets paid to the big bucks.
Nathan says Peter.
There we go. Nathan says Peter was our next answer in.
Again, not the answer Matt had.
We're giving them 3.
I got another Jonah. Bless you.
Thank you. Mr. Hawkins says Jonah again.
They got 3 chances, so
Yep, they did get 3 chances.
usually we only give them 1 chance, and once they answer it, that's it. If it's wrong,
That's true. So let's slide it to team 1 then. So team 1, guys, you've already heard the question. Hopefully you were listening. Team 1, you're up. You can answer the question.
Daniel is thinking
I'll repeat the question for you. Which person did something wrong and caused the storm?
In yesterday's passage. Guess this is a trick question.
Apparently.
But you said it yesterday, right? You said this.
I think so.
I believe so.
I could be wrong.
But still, if you know the story from yesterday, you'll know.
Isaiah.
Isaiah, there we go. Eddie, the
Isaiah's
question
got-
was who did something wrong?
Isaiah's got the answer we're looking for.
Here.
Yep.
Okay, so that means
Yep.
open up. Hold on.
Open up the wheel.
Because remember, not every storm in your life or everything that happens is because you did something wrong or that you're being punished for it.
Right.
Okay, so
Wheel of Destiny time.
let's spin.
Tick 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 tick.
Tick, tick.
Bing! 5,000 points. But we got to
All right.
switch point space on the wheel.
Isaiah, do you want to go again?
Do it.
He says no.
No.
He says no. Well, that's a good place to
That
hold
is a high number.
5,000.
I mean, you can't go wrong with 5,000 points.
I don't want to lose
Okay.
that.
So team 1 gets the next question since they were able to steal. So team 1, here we go. How do we know the storm was worse than usual?
Typey.
Again, how do we know the storm was worse than normal?
Tyler says darker clouds.
Okay. Anyone else?
I gave you an analogy.
I remember that analogy, yes.
Bueller, anyone? Going once, going twice. I'm afraid those are not the droids we are looking for. Oh,
Type Eddie.
John said a lot of lightning at the last moment. No, I'm afraid those are also not the droids we are looking for.
Not the answers.
Now, John's on team 2, though.
Yeah,
Eddie,
John's
what-
on team 2.
What?
What was
Yeah,
Eddie
did you
saying?
forget?
What'd you say, Eddie?
Can I say it? Can I say it, or do I have to put it in chat?
You were supposed to put it in chat, buddy.
Get it.
He's on an
Get it.
iPad,
Get it.
though.
Steve, are we still leaving this open for team 1 since Eddie is trying to get this sorted?
And you can just say it.
The the fishers were scared.
Okay.
Yeah, the fishermen were terrified. That's the correct answer. And since Eddie was having issues, we'll go with Eddie.
Harold, what do you have in your hand?
Because they'd seen a lot of storms, and for this one to
It's a head
scare
scratcher.
them must have been a bad one.
Oh,
Okay.
It's the clicky noise.
before you cut your hair?
Okay, here we go.
All right, so we're giving this to Cedric, correct?
Yep.
Tick, 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 tick. 500.
500 for you, Ced. You going again?
Go, Eddie.
Eddie,
Go,
go.
Eddie.
Eddie, go.
Eddie.
I think that was a yes.
Tick, 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 tick.
1 grand. All right, Cedric, you want to do it again?
No.
Oh, shame.
All right, well, but that's 1,500 points he definitely
It
has in the
is.
bank.
It is.
Okay. Okay, team 2.
Team Dose.
What did the disciples say to Jesus when they woke him up?
Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing? Chat. Oh, chat.
Yeah.
Don't you care if we drown? Is what
Yep.
Nathan George said.
Kuba,
Don't
who
you
you
care
giving it
that
to?
It's all the
going
same,
to
yeah.
drown?
I think
We
I
giving
got
it-
it right.
Nathan.
I'll give it
or-
to Nathan because he did it in the chat like he was supposed to.
There we go, Nathan. You got it, man. All right,
Forgiveness
Wheel of
first,
Destiny
yeah.
time.
Let's go, Nathan.
Go,
Tick,
Nathan.
tick, 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 tick,
Go,
tick,
Nathan.
tick, tick,
5 grand.
5,000.
Nathan, do you want to spin
Oh.
again, my dude?
No.
All right, man.
All right, smart move, smart move.
What?
Okay, so team 1, after 3 questions, has 6,500.
Oh,
Team 2 has 5,000. Okay, next question. Team 1. What 2 things did Jesus come? What 2 things did Jesus come?
Typey, typey, typey. 2 things.
Peace. Be still.
I use that in my classroom. It doesn't work.
Right?
well,
I have an answer from Eddie. We have the water and the storm.
Yeah,
we
that's not
taking
the
it?
phraseology we're looking for, but I'll take that.
Ta-da!
Good enough.
The
Is that good
wind,
enough, Matt?
Sure.
the wind and the
Judges
waves.
say
The
yes,
water,
Cedric.
Yeah,
the water
the-
would be the waves, and the
Yeah.
storm would be the wind, I would think.
Yep, the wind and the waves. Okay, share that page.
W's.
There we go.
Tick, 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 tick.
Go, Cedric. Go, Cedric. 1,000. All right, Eddie, you going again?
No.
Sure, why not?
No.
He said, sure, why not?
Yeah.
Cedric.
Tick, 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 tick,
Way
tick,
to
tick,
go,
tick,
Eddie.
tick,
Go,
tick,
Cedric.
tick, 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 tick,
Yes.
tick, tick.
Oh!
Oh!
Might as well go again. You're at 0. You can't lose any more points. Theoretically.
Unless you loses 1,000 again.
That's true. We're
I
at
hope
0.
he
Or
hits
switch
Zonk.
points.
You going to go again, Eddie?
I hope he hits on.
he says go.
Yeah, he says
Or
go.
no.
Tick, 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 tick,
Zonk,
tick, tick, tick,
please.
tick, tick, tick. Uh-oh, lose another
Oh.
1,000 points.
Eddie, you going to try again and get more
Turn
points?
back,
Come
dude.
on, man.
Or is this a lesson about
I
gambling?
think that was a sure, why not?
I think now they're below team 2, so even if they got switch points, they come out ahead.
All right, Steve. I think he said a sure, why not?
Tick, 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 tick,
Eddie.
tick, 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 tick,
Go,
tick,
Eddie.
tick, tick, tick.
Director's choice.
Director's
Uh-oh.
choice.
Oh,
The
That's a
wild
new
card.
one.
Pick a number between 1 and 5.
1-5.
5? 5 was switch points.
Oh, but it still works out.
So what is the score now?
The score is Team 2 has 5,500, and Team 1 is at 5,000.
You
Oh,
still
not
got
bad.
one more spin if you wanted, Eddie.
Yeah, you haven't zonked yet.
Yeah, he could.
Is 55,000 more than 5,500?
5,000 and
5,000 more than
5,500.
Say it one more
5,500.
time.
One more
One
time.
more time.
Go,
I've
Eddie.
always
Tick,
wondered.
tick, 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 tick,
Go,
tick,
Eddie.
tick, tick, tick.
Oh! How does that work, Steve?
Okay. Well,
Does that
there's
just mean the end of the spin, or?
Yeah.
end of the turn.
Okay. I was about to say, how does that work after a director's choice?
I've always wondered how many gambling addictions start because of Zonk. One more spin, just one more.
Well, I do have a list of numbers.
Even worse,
between
Matt,
1
we
through 5
Uh-huh.
and what can be done. So
Okay.
Matt, you
had
talk
fun.
about that. We encourage them to spin more.
All right.
Do you shuffle that list every day?
it was the first. Today was the first day I put it together. So yeah, it will
Okay.
get reshuffled tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, it will get reshuffled before it lands again, just in
Yeah.
case it happens. Okay, that goes back to Team 2. Based on yesterday's message, the first lesson that we can learn from Jesus calming the storm is what?
I have Tyler saying, cast our fears on him.
Cast all your anxiety. on
Quite what
And
I'm
then-
looking for. Not quite for
And
you
then
either.
Nathan followed up, cast all your anxieties on him.
Not quite.
No.
Harold does this by muting and unmuting people. He is what?
Trust in the Lord from the land is boys.
Trust in the Lord from.
This
That'd
is
be
the one I
probably
reviewed.
Tim.
This is one I reviewed at the beginning of today.
Harold has this.
The power,
Not quite the word I'm looking for.
the beat.
Head scratcher?
Harold's king.
View him as king.
View him as the king.
Okay. I don't see an answer coming.
Okay.
So we are going to switch to Team
Oh,
1.
Team 1, you can steal. Typey. John Hawkins, you are late, my man.
What?
And the question is, based on yesterday's message, the first lesson we can learn from Jesus calming the storm is that what?
Oh, no, wait. John was good. Never mind. Yes, but
Team
typey. Type your answers. We got
Let's
Jonathan
type.
on team 2.
I put your
Yep.
trust in him.
I see.
Typey.
we're still
Here,
looking
take
for the
it.
right answer. The
Yep.
first lesson.
Although John did say, put your trust in him. We talked about that.
That's not the answer, though.
Isn't
I love it when Steve sings to Harold because Harold doesn't know what to do with it.
5,
Bill, did Steve sing to you as much as he sings to Harold?
4. I was too busy bringing him
Should-
food.
That's true.
Should I
And
should I give a
finding
hint
things.
and then whoever on team 1 or 2 gets it first gets to spin?
That's what I'm going to do. I was going to ask for that.
Okay.
2, 1. Okay. Since no one got it, we'll let Matt help a
Teacher,
little bit.
don't you?
Nathan
Care.
George says care.
Care.
There you go, Nathan.
Wrong
He
question, Matt.
cares. Care.
Oh, sorry.
Cares is not what we're looking for.
Oh,
Well,
cares.
actually, Steve, I think you can reverse those, right? I think the last 2.
First lesson, second lesson, we can.
Yeah, so that'll be fine.
Okay, we'll give it to Nathan.
So there's confusion.
Yeah.
The order doesn't really matter, essentially.
Okay. So Nathan, what team is Nathan on? Team is
Team
2.
2, dose.
okay. Yeah. Okay, Nathan.
All right,
here we
Nathan.
go.
Spin the wheel of destiny. Go, Nathan.
Tick, 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 tick,
Go,
tick,
Nathan.
Oh.
tick, tick, tick,
Oh,
tick,
bitter.
tick,
Nathan, you gonna go again, man? You can't let that stand.
You can
Or
almost
use
only
Zonk.
go up.
Please go
Go
again.
again.
Please go again. Please go again. Yes, yes.
Go, Nathan. Zonk, it gets rid of the 1,000. It gets rid
And
of the
he's done.
negative.
Yeah, and he's done.
When Zonk is a positive.
Yep, I mean, the Zonk gets rid of the negative points, so that works.
But we still lose all our points.
Ah,
No, just for
win
that.
win. I like that.
You didn't have any points to go. Okay. Here we go. Question 6.
I heard that, Steven.
My phone should have been on silent. Sorry.
It's like the Progressive commercial.
ESPN.
Mara.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Does that make Steve flow?
I feel like I could faint.
Heart.
I'm getting a stare, and it's perfect.
I know where you live.
I'm not
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna.
So, okay, I'm trying to. So we changed the question. So Nathan gave us the answer to the second lesson. So we're going to go back to team 1. And the question was, the first lesson we can learn from Jesus calming the storm is that he is what? Remember that line, calming the storm. What did he do?
One lesson is he cares, and another lesson is
Typey.
powerful. From Isaiah? Was it team 2 or team 1?
Team 1. He's on team 1.
Okay, yep. So Isaiah says powerful.
Powerful is good, but if you got power, that means you are in what?
I'll try to review things more during the lesson tomorrow.
God is in.
Hey, thank you, Twyla.
No problem.
If that makes Steve flow, does that make you Twyla?
I'll take it.
There's what
That's
happens.
better. I can handle that.
Somebody. Unhuman. Not quite. That was not what we were going for.
They didn't learn that from me.
Starts with a C. Not quite. Not quite.
I'll work on reviewing these. I'll take the heat for this.
I need to go get some petrol.
Tyler's
Yes.
control.
Tyler
winner.
got it.
There we go,
Process of
Tyler.
Elimination. Okay, Tyler. Let's bring up the wheel. Let's
He
Wheel
proved
of
he cares, and he
Destiny.
proved he's in control.
Go, Tyler.
Tick.
Go, Tyler.
Tick. 500.
Tyler. 500. Tyler, are we going again?
Yes.
have a tie score. So
Yeah, you might as
Live
well
on the
go
edge,
again then.
Tyler. Live on the edge.
Come on, Tyler.
No, Eddie
It's a
said
tie
no.
game. Let's go again. Eddie said no,
Tyler's-
but where's Tyler?
Ben,
That's Ben.
Tick.
Tick, 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 tick.
Go, Tyler.
Tick.
Go,
Nice.
Tyler. 500. That's good enough for a win.
that's the win.
Is this the last question?
That was the last question. We holding
Oh.
here, Tyler, or are we spinning again?
It's up to you, man. But right now, you just gave your team the lead.
Oh,
He's not satisfied with the.
tick.
Oh!
Oh, going for the big gold.
Oh, Tyler, I would say stop. It's up to you, but you're definitely won the game.
Go, Tyler. One more time, Tyler. One more time.
He says go.
Oh boy.
That's Zonk.
Wow.
Go, Tyler.
Yeah.
1,000. Holy
Don't
smokes.
do it
He
again.
wants to win the week.
Tyler.
Tyler, you still have one more. You going again?
Oh, Tyler.
Wow.
Oh man.
Tyler has this look of the century right now.
Oh, man. That's brutal. Oh, wow.
Which
right,
team is this
Tyler.
all for?
Tyler, you're out. You got no more spins. But dang, go on.
4. Which team is this for?
Okay,
Team
team
one.
one because
Wow.
of Tyler's amazing spins.
Yeah, seriously. That was defying all of the odds.
Wow.
I'm impressed, Tyler.
17,000 points.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Holy smokes.
Team 2, 5,500.
Yeah.
Tyler, I think you won a little bit, man.
But again, the memory verses are huge.
That is true.
Every versus come and play. Well done, Tyler. So, if you're wanting to say memory verses to Dennis, make sure you type into the chat that you need to say your verses. I see Nathan already